The Cavs are still undefeated. The most boring game of the week is really the most exciting game. Bronny's going to the G League. This is your NBA recap. Welcome back to your weekly NBA recap. This is week 3. So to start things off, let's get right into the funniest moments of the week. There's been new beefs like the Knicks versus Timberwolves, but a strange beef is DeMar DeRozan versus Drake. Watch this.
Smokes.
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
Pull it down myself. What's your reaction to that? Well, you're going to have a long way to climb. Take it down.
Thanks, sir. Dang, now not even Lamar, but DeMar is dissing Drake. Next we have the Hawks posting this on Twitter. Let's look at the best plays of week 3 in the NBA. First, we got a game winner by Domantas Sabonis. Yeah, that's cool, but the Lakers need a center. Then I guess we got a revenge story. First, Jordan Poole splashes a 3 in Draymond's face and points at him. Then Steph Curry makes a 3 and Draymond points back at Jordan Poole, acting like he was the one that made the 3. Then this was embarrassing for Jason Tatum. He airballs his shot. Then Brandon Miller gets the ball and posterizes him. Here, the game is all tied up, and who would you want the ball in your hands? KD. And he scoops it for the lay and game winner. Next, we have Zachary Ricochet finally showing his potential. First, the Knicks, with 33 points and looking like a menace on defense. Next, we see Ja Morant displaying his athleticism with his 360 layup. But the Nets still got the dub, so ha! Now let's look at the worst plays of week 3 in the NBA. Now again, we have the same exact clip for worst and best play, but this time the spotlight's on Jason Tatum. First airballing his 3, then getting dunked on. Next, we have Jimmy Butler trying to tie the game. He gets open, pump fakes, gets back, and then he decides not to shoot it and then passes it to Tyler Hero, losing the game. Next, after the Grizzlies get the win over the Lakers, Ja Morant decides to say this.
What is it about this Laker team? I
don't like them.
That wasn't a bad play, but that was the worst thing he could have said. You know Lee Sunshine always gets his revenge. Lastly, D'Lo on a fast break misses a wide open layup to go into halftime. These are the awards for the week. And this is the leaderboard for the end of the year awards. Now let's look at the NBA's league leaders. First, at points per game, for 3 weeks in a row now, we have Anthony Davis leading the league in points per game. Next, for assists per game, we have Trae Young, again, 2 weeks in a row, leading the league in assists per game. And lastly, 3 weeks in a row again, James Harden leads the league in turnovers. Now these are my NBA predictions for week 4. So far I'm 3-3 for my predictions, so let's try to have a winning record. First will be a matchup between the two Europeans, but I think the Mavericks will end up with the win. Next is Drake versus LeBron. The Raptors versus the Lakers. And I think the Lakers will win by like 20. It's kind of obvious who's going to win this one, but I would like to see how big the point margin will be against both. I think it might honestly get to 50 at some point. Next is a 2 of one of the bests in the West, and I think Luka will get his revenge against the Warriors. Next is LeBron versus Ja, and LeBron will definitely get his revenge against Ja. Next is the worst teams, and I think the Pistons will win by 5 points. Now, to end the video off, this will definitely be an interesting game. I think the Suns will somehow manage to outscore the Timberwolves.